Malta bonġu għawdex naqakom l-episodju juħor Lovin Daily tiħdux qatat nitkellem bil-Malti per dal-program kif suppost diġa tafu għabbizzewċ lingwi miħaj dal-għodu biex niddiskutu naqra stejjer varjati. Tim Diakono, bonġu Tim.
Bonġu Paula, how are you?
Ok, ta' nistarrankata jina għal-program u għal-ġurnata. Tlaqna?
Tlaqna. So, we have a pretty great competition today to start off with. A day at the new Athenium Spa at the Corinthia Palace Hotel. So basically, we're giving out a great package, 60 minutes of either a massage or a facial treatment at the new spa. All you need to do is tag someone you want to share this pretty amazing prize with in our comment section. Just tag that person and we'll choose a winner. So yeah, a pretty great way
Can I tag
to
myself?
celebrate. You can no, you cannot tag yourself. You have to tag somebody else, and yeah, you could be in with a chance to win. You know, this pretty great prize. This is obviously over and above the vouchers that are coming in. So you could basically get 2 rewards this summer. Moving on to our headlines for today. Rebel PN MPs say that their vote against Adrian Delia was a hard decision but necessary for the sake of normality. Maltese people are going to start receiving their €100 government vouchers as of today. Police feared they would be sued if they seized Nexia BT's servers. Athletes to march from SLIEMA to MELLIEHA with a 23-kilo rucksack, and Malta gets its first ever solar plant in Imjar. So let's start.
L-ewwel storja mela taqlib qawwi fil-Partit Nazzjonalista għadu għaddej hekk kif fatt mhux viżibilità ta' x'sa jiġri mill-oppożizzjoni viżavi il-Parlament għaliex fejn jidħol il-partit nafu li dak li ħajġri nafuh fil-konkret, ġifieri li Adrian Delia mhuwiex biħsieb u jwarrab fil-fatt f'intervista il-bieraħ fuq net television. Adrian Delia qal illi għandu s-sapport assolut tat-tesserati u la darba jibqa' bis-sapport tat-tesserati ħajjinjora dak li jgħidulu l-membri parlamentari. Rightly so. Qal ukoll illi lest li jagħti kollox kull mandu biex jibqa' kap tal-oppożizzjoni, lest li jekk mhux kapaċi jkun persuasive jikkonvinċi biżejjed nies jaħdem fuqha biex jikkonvinċi iktar nies u daħħal ukoll il-botta ħelwa COVID u mewġ qal li l-mewġ l-ewwel għat-tieni qas it-tielet mewġa mi se tneħħih għas tsunami mu ħajneħħih għal Adrian Delia. Fimni naħseb illi ir-rebel MPs li kienu għadhom kif b'mod pubbliku talbuh għal darb'oħra biex iwarrab bil-kwiet u jagħtuh xi tip ta' kariga oħra ma natantx naħseb illi ħadu pjaċir b'dik il-botta.
Yeah, I mean, in great words, he's a very good speaker, but we've heard all this before. You know, we've heard him say we're going to be more persuasive, we're going to try and attract more people to the party.
Naħseb smajni iktar jgħid li ħajamel hekk milli smajna proposti minn għandu to be fair.
Le, eżatt. I mean, it's always the same rhetoric, which sounds good on paper, but when you take it all in context, what has he actually done? Who has he managed to attract? Has he managed to attract a single new person who didn't support him and now does? I mean, from what we're hearing, it's actually in reverse, you know, people who used to support him no longer do. So I really think that he needs to take his position very seriously. Obviously, he doesn't intend to resign, and now it's basically the ball is in the can we call them rebels anymore because like they're the majority now, so he's technically
Sure, rebels because they're going up against the institution technically.
But now the ball is in the court. So yesterday we were expecting them to visit the president to formally make their move to oust him as opposition leader. They didn't. Instead, they issued this statement saying that, you know, explaining their vote, saying that it was a tough decision but necessary, etc., without actually naming, without actually saying who they are, just like the 19 of them. There were also quite a lot of suggestions that Claudio Grech could replace him as opposition leader, and he hasn't even denied that. And I mean, we're probably going to have to expect some more developments later today, because at the moment, it's literally the opposition is in a crisis. They literally have the majority of the MPs who don't trust their leader visibly. Like, I honestly don't know how they can just go to Parliament, sit behind him as though nothing's happening. It's ridiculous.
Wara nhar taħat, jekk hux ħajkompli jitkellem Delia, jekk hux ħajaqbel jew jgħid kontra l-leader of opposition. Iktar minn hekk sopra korna bastonata dawn l-istatut tal-PN donnu qasjat il-possibilità li jkollok kap tal-oppożizzjoni u Prim Ministru u kap tal-partit li mhumiex l-istess persuna. Issa irridu naraw jekk internament il-Partit Nazzjonalista Adrian Delia jekk ikun appoġġjat mill-Eżekuttiv u l-Administration jistax saħansitra jieħu passi interni kontra dawn l-MPs illi qegħdin imorru allura kontra l-istatut tagħhom. Ġifieri l-kobba jaf tkompli titħabbel u titħabbel. Ma nafux jekk dawx il-bidu ta' tmiem tal-Partit Nazzjonalista kif nafuh.
Although to be fair, he was asked about this yesterday when he said that he's still saying I want to build bridges with my critics as much as possible. Ma nafx kif.
Tsunami kisser il-bridges, jekk mhux ħajkisser ilu ħajkisser il-bridge, imma insomma. Storja li jmiss.
So, on a little bit more of a positive note, Maltese households are going to finally start receiving these famous €100 COVID vouchers. So what these vouchers are, it's basically free money, right? So you're going to get €80 to spend at restaurants, at bars, at other touristic establishments, and another €20 to spend on retail outlets. So this is basically to stimulate the economy, which suffered quite a lot in the wake of the COVID-19 crisis. And in fact, it's estimated that €44 million will be injected into the economy by the end of September. So there were a couple of details that were announced yesterday about this scheme, this voucher scheme. First of all, currently 2,000 businesses have signed up to be part of this scheme. The vouchers can only be used 24 hours after they are activated, after you've signed them, because there's some kind of technological process involved. And you can, apparently, if you're bedridden, you can donate your voucher to somebody else so that doesn't go to waste. So then someone will then get €200 to spend. And obviously they have to be used by the end of September. Have you decided what you're going to spend your voucher on yet?
Probably sushi, ħanużom. Però nispera li ħajkun hemm xi helpline jew xi kampanja edukattiva għax min jaf kemm ħajkun hawn taħwid min ma jafx jirreġistra l-voucher, min ma jrid jagħtik il-ħadd ieħor, min irid iżomm għat-takeaways, min irid iżomm f'ħwienet li mhumiex fil-lista ta' ħwienet. Ġifieri
diġà taħwid ġifieri.
Ħajkun hawn naqgħet eating problems. Il-pajjiż qatt ma ngħata €100 vouchers x'juża fuq ikel. Ġifieri. Uħet jara jati daqqa ċans u ma nibdewx ġifir nipostjaw fuq is-salot, eccetera, fuq x'taħwita u kemm ma jaħdmux. Nagħtu daqqa ċans inħallu s-sistema taħdem. Neqilbu għal storja xejn mhux daqsxejn ħafna iktar sensittiva. Il-bieraħ komplet l-inkjesta pubblika fejn reġal darba oħra tela Adrian Delia kien mistoqsi diversi mistoqsijiet u l-fokus l-bieraħ kien illi il-pulizija beżaw illi kien ser ikun hemm se jittieħdu xi passi kontrihom jekk jidħlu fil-servers ta' Nexia BT biex jaraw sibu xi evidenza li tissostanzja allegazzjonijiet ta' ħasil ta' flus ta' dawk illi kellhom Konrad Mitsikiċ Kembri li kellhom il-kontijiet sigreti fil-Panama. Adrian Delia qed jgħid illi dak iż-żmien ingħataw il-parir illi jekk jagħmlu din il-mossa seta' twitqar għal-każ li kienu qegħdin jibnu rreferaw wkoll għal xi parir tal-Avukat Ġenerali li dak iż-żmien qallhom li mhuwiex għaqli li jagħmlu din il-mossa u l-Maġistrat naħseb tkellem f'isem il-poplu Malti Wawċi kollu meta qallu illi dik kienet mossa stupida għallu b'mod iktar diplomatiku għaliex tom sena ċans biex literalment jeliminaw kull tip ta' evidenza li se tkun hemm ta' ħasil ta' flus u bekk di l-istorja tibqa' question mark f'moħħ kulħadd. U mat Adrian Delia provaj ġaħġaħa qal illi wara kulħadd bravu ma naħseb tkun ignorant mhux bravu biex ma tarax li di mossa stupida.
Yeah, I mean, if you, like you rightly said, like if you're going to, like when it's a case of money laundering, you need to seize the evidence, right? Like you need to be proactive about it. Now the fact that the police seem to care more about the potential threat of legal action by Nexia BT. Like again, it's a potential threat. They seem to care more about that rather than ensuring justice for potential money laundering in relation to the Panama Papers. And that's absolutely ridiculous. And this is the first time we've heard it. Like, there were suspicions that the police are dragging their feet, not investigating. And now we've heard it right from the horse's mouth, from the lead investigator himself, that they were, you know, there was this advice from the Attorney General, which Matthew Kawana Galizia has called the memo, that telling the police, you know, that you need to, you have to be careful with when seizing Nexia BT servers for legal reasons. Interestingly, the Prime Minister said yesterday that he's not ruling out a potential, replacement for the AG, for Peter Grech, and yes, he could be the next person in line for the chop, right?
Fimni, tal-mistħija u l-pulizija jibbiżaw li ser jittieħdu azzjonijiet legali kontrihom mhix aċċettabbli, vera mhix aċċettabbli, da ma qabdux fil-għodu għamu u daħlu għan ċaħat. Naħseb il-pulizija fil-passat għamlu mossi ferm iktar riskjużi ġew jaqgħu jqumu mir-riperkussjonijiet meta ma kellhomx għalfejn jieħdu forsi passi eċċessivi min-naħa tagħhom, ġifieri tal-mistħija u m'għandix iktar xi ngħid tal-mistħija.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes, I mean, this is something that there will be certainly some developments on in terms of the Attorney General's future. So, like, this is, it's the police, obviously, who seemed quite cowardly in the face of this, but it's also the Attorney General who seemed to have given the police this ridiculous advice. Moving on, so recently we saw Neela Juice swim from Sicily to Malta, and now this week there's going to be another challenge, not quite as impressive, but still pretty impressive. Two athletes, Scott Dixon and Chris Kembry, are going to walk from MELLIEHA to SLIEMA in the blazing heat in the middle of July, and it will be in the daytime, with 23-kilo rucksacks strapped to their backs. Will they manage? In the blazing heat it is, in Maltese summer.
Ma nafx nimmaġina li kapaċi jagħmlu jekk daħlu għaliha, però rispett enormi għax m'għandekx ċans għasal ma nafx li msomma nagħmilha jiena, ma nafx min qed isegwina jitħajjar xi darba jitrejnja biex jagħmilha, ma naħseb li ġennata.
I think it's actually, for me it actually sounds harder than the Sicily to Malta swimming, in all honesty, like in the blazing heat.
L-aħħar storja tagħna illum il-bira nfetaħ uffiċjalment l-ewwel solar power plant ta' pajjiżna, fil-fatt dan il-power plant se jkun kapaċi jiġġenera 8,600,000 kilowatt ta' elettriku u jfisser illi ser jagħti biżejjed elettriku biex jagħti d-dawl l-2200 dar clean energy madwar Malta. Għawdex tajb li ngħidu li l-impjant li kien fl-imġar kien oriġinarjament barriera illi ntliet il-maġġoranza tagħha saret dan is-solar power plant u mbagħad ukoll intuża l-ispazju biex nżraw 250 silġra ta' żebbuġ. Proset naħseb pass fid-direzzjoni tajba, forsi nibdew niqilbu naqra l-energy source tagħna għal sorsi li mhux sar lill-ambjent.
Let's hope it's a clean energy project in all aspects, unlike the project in Montenegro. But yes, but it seems like on the face of it, a pretty great environmental scheme. There's AX Holdings and PX Lettings, which are involved in it. Apparently, they've been working on it for 10 years, and yeah, like the visuals at least look, quite impressive, worthy of the 21st century. So yeah. That's it.
Kważana fit-tmiem ta' programmi ieħor, suġġetti varjati u wieħed jara sal-iżviluppi fil-PN naħseb li kulħadd ħajkun qed jirrifrexxa biex naraw x'għajdilna l-President u min ħajkun il-magħżul biex imexxi l-oppożizzjoni fil-Parlament. Nfakru fil-kompetizzjoni tagħna.
Yes. And if you missed it at the beginning, we do have a competition running at the Corinthia Palace Hotel. Basically, we're going to be giving a lucky person and the person he tags in the comment section 60 minutes completely free, which they can use for a massage or for a facial. So yes, all you need to do is just tag the person you want to share this experience with in the comment section. I will choose a winner and like that's it. Very simple way to go about it. Very great price at the end of it.
Thank you for watching us and have a day full of loving.